Oh, hello everyone. We have another exciting matchup here of Worm versus Worm. Wait, that's not right. We got What the and Worm in a battle of the top 16. I'm joined here tonight by VXR. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're gonna be referring to the one on the left as What the, because his full name isn't the most family friendly of names.
No, his name is What the Worms Happened, right?
Yep.
That doc's got it. We should be starting very shortly here.
Right as we get a raid from SG4. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so everyone new here, we got a lovely randomizer race where you need the 3 spiritual stones to get into Ganon's castle, and then you need the spirit and shadow medallions for the Ganon boss key, and we're off next to a cow.
We could actually go straight into the well.
Yeah, I think Worm's thinking about it here. Yep, he's making the play.
I was thinking about this before we started, because I knew we had.
What was that?
Oh, it's a fish bottle.
Yep.
We saw the storm start as child. We're thinking, if we spawn in CAC, maybe we could do that.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. It's not ideal. Obviously, you need bombs and lullaby to fully clear the wall here, but with a setting we're using called chest size matches contents, you can kind of peek most of the items in here, even if you can't get them all yet.
Yeah, it's pretty helpful. Unfortunately, Worm started the timer 40 seconds late. I thought I was going straight for Kokiri Forest, and I assumed Deku Tree.
Yeah, that's kind of the typical start you'll see most runners do in this tournament.
Go have a big chest in Midas House, and another one in the well.
Okay.
One tunic in Midas House.
Hammer in the
well.
well.
Nice.
Yeah, like I was saying, this is kind of the normal start. What does doing? You've got great check density with Kokiri Forest, Deku Tree, and Lost Woods.
Another big chest.
But
and
apparently the well just has everything tonight. And I will say, you can blame this on me. I did roll the seed for them tonight.
Here's another big chest.
We know I hate the well, so yeah, scale 2.
Yeah, he just walked away. So there's ice arrows.
You're nice. Worm, what are you doing? We need those for Bongo. Unbelievable. Just left them there.
Alright, here's our first hint. And in Gerudo Valley, the Hammer Rock's chest is dead.
And we got Worm already done with what he can of the well.
Yeah.
Let's see if he follows straight to Kokiri. He could also opt to stop in Lon Lon.
That's a strength upgrade on front too.
Sorry everyone.
Oh, is that a strength upgrade on frogs too? So, yeah, we already have 1/6 of that.
Hey, we won't even need it, right?
It'd be really important to see what our Consumer Worker Spirit Temple is. It counts as Zora's River, but if we get away in the hero for Zora's River, it's not going to include that because it's hinted.
I believe we will not see any river hint because we got a hint. Or, no, because this one's an always. Thinking of this sometimes. Crater is Minuet.
And Cack Way of the Hero, second copy, and Forest Temple Way of the Hero.
Ooh, and Bomb Chews up in, Deku Tree there.
Alright, so we're gonna see. Ooh, get knocked down by the Skull Waltz. So I'm gonna do child shooting now.
Yeah, he's having a little trouble with the climb. Those skulls are really picking on him. And a
Nice
bow.
bow.
Okay, let's see what Wyrm chooses to do here. Looks like a Lon play.
Ooh, big chest. Okay, there's one strength.
Okay, so like I said, we might not even need the frogs to strength. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to Lon. That was also the 20-pack of Bomb Chews up in Deku Tree.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out and see if Wyrm picks that up as well.
Hey, team never buy a shield wins. And just arrows from Talon's chickens. A lot of these runners have done the B1 skip a lot, so they know the timings. So they don't have to always buffer it. And Sun Song, alright, we have 1/3 of the frogs to equation. We're gonna have to pay real close attention to Way of the Hero items. Especially if they're a bunch of songs. Deku is the Goron Ruby, so that was required.
Yeah, and we're one stone away from getting access to Ganons now.
And looks like Earth is gonna go up to Lost Woods. I'm sorry, I'm used to saying what the hells, and I know this is family friendly, and I'm trying to keep it that way. Okay, thanks. Wait,
Surprise!
wait. That
We got a
was
scale.
A
and a
scale
tunic.
and a Goron tunic.
And whatever's in here. Which
Okay, well, this
could be
is
the
big.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, Zora's domain is foolish. Not that.
No, way of the hero, Stone of Agony. But yeah, so Goron tunic or scale, way of the hero. It could just be access to get to the river, maybe for bomb bag or something in the lake. Or, I mean, we also have hammers, so perhaps there's an early fire play coming up.
Skull Mask. Oh, okay, the other scale's on Skull Mask, so that makes that scale very unlikely to be way of the hero now.
Well, it could be gold scale for the lab. That's an interesting one. Like, you might want to make the play for the mask now.
Yeah, lab dive. Could have iron boots. You never know.
And
yeah, bunny hood might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, now we have Wyrm joining with in Kokiri here, pretty much gonna retrace the footsteps. It looks like Fortress is also barren here.
What was the other one? Zora's Domain?
Yeah, those are the two barons we have so far.
And just a red rupee there. Now, Worm's gonna head to Deku. Hopefully he'll get the 20 packet shoes.
Yeah, I believe it was above the slingshot chest, so it's possible he skips it.
The tracker that we use, unfortunately, he has a bit auto refreshing every few seconds that can sometimes eat inputs, and they don't go through. That was Nocturne there, and Big Goron is useless.
Yeah, Nocturne, another handy song. Finally, we get a warp here. I'll see if Wata chooses to pursue the...
Slingshot is on 40 skulls. And bottom of the well,
there's the well.
hero.
All right, so if he was thinking of avoiding the well for a bit for, you know, Lullaby, that probably changed his mind.
Alright, we're going river here.
Yeah, like again, you have the scale that's potentially Way of the Hero, but I mean, I guess if you know the other scales on Skull Mask, that might just be Lab Dive. Worm did in fact grab the bomb shoes. Worm also having trouble with the skulls.
Oh, throwing another the chicken. And let's see how many beans he buys. Can't buy a third, so. Oh, don't lose the chicken. Yeah, we can check Frog's 1 here. Of course, we're still 3 songs away from, or 4 songs away from Frog's 2.
Yeah, so like Uni said, for randomizers, basically shuffling around where all our items are, making it a bit of a logic puzzle to find them and be able to beat these dungeons. There's a whole lot of programming on the back end to make sure the game's beatable in any of these randomized states. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in chat.
River
hey.
Way of the Hero.
With the hint in the river.
I think it has to be the slower item here, or this item here.
I think, was this on top?
The one on top wasn't anything from what I remember. And it's Prelude in the Royal Tomb.
Yeah, it's Lens.
Lens!
I thought I saw something, I just couldn't tell what, and it might be a Lens Way of the Hero. Now, is that treasure chest game, or just crossing the desert?
Crossers means crossing the wasteland. Although we are nowhere near being able to do that right now. Yeah, we need a Pona or a long shot to cross the bridge.
Yep, and so we have What the now in Lon Lon. Doing a very thorough child route, it seems. Still has yet to go to the Way of the Hero well. Curious if he's maybe hoping to pick up Lullaby in Lon Lon here. Do everything he can before making that dip.
I don't think you need to really make the talents chickens check easier. Because you can cheese it to make at least 2 chickens, to at least see 2 of the chickens fall. And I think the 3 of them always fall where they always go. Fun song. Yeah, Worms, I don't think is going to be too happy with that hint, especially after seeing the Stone of Agony here. Okay, so I'll set it to night, but it's not, but doing it in a place where it didn't move, not good damping time. Water Temple is our last foolish.
Yeah, setting it to night to be able to move this grave without the kid in the way and perhaps pick up some skulls if he wants in Kakariko, but unfortunately gonna miss out on Dompe time. Wyrm seeing the other scale hint, thinking gold scale? Lab dive?
Hammer was in the well. We don't know what Dampe digging is. Yeah, it's a heart container in the crate. Yeah, I expect Cole to get some skulls here and then head into the well. Or just go straight to the well.
Yeah, so he doesn't have the Kakariko way the hero yet. Might not be pushing skulls as hard without that knowledge. And of course we haven't seen adult Kakariko either, which could just have, you know, a song or something we need.
Okay, yeah, it's Kakwath. So far it's a bottle. But of course we haven't seen 90% of the checks.
Yeah, I mean, at this point I would bet it's the song and the windmill, but you never know. Now,
nice winter heart piece.
I believe Wyrm didn't get any keys when he went into the well, correct? So
I don't believe so.
We're gonna get to see a couple extra checks in here.
Wyrm started the timer 40 seconds late. That's why they're off. And since they're that far off, I don't think we want to pause what the stream to sync them up. Yeah, this was, and of course we didn't know bottom well was Way of the Hero, of course. Yeah, there was a key in the first bomb lock chest, yes, in the front.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna see what to go back and get that key soon. He's probably just looking to see if there's a different key he can grab without wasting a bomb. Oh, there is actually here. Surprised Wyrm didn't grab this then and check the
Must have. Or I don't know.
I don't recall seeing him walk into the room with the keys.
I don't definitely. There was a small chest in the likely cage. We don't know about the fire key string though.
Yeah, Worm skipped this, so this could be something in this check and the basement, I think, which would be unfortunate for Worm.
Okay, there's nothing back here.
Nothing there, and basement is
Another small
also
one.
nothing. Yeah, so I want to say we saw 2 keys, which would leave one in the dead hand room and 1 check left.
Yes, I believe.
So that's a little scary for both runners to have Way of the Hero well with a check undone.
No, Arutha did not check the back.
He did.
Flammable.
No, he did. He did. He did.
Oh,
It
he
was
did.
nothing.
Yeah, he did. Sorry, yeah, Worm didn't. That's what I was
Yeah.
got them mixed up.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Not gonna break the stick here, okay?
Yeah, so how do you win? Basically, the end goal is to kill Ganon. And what we need for that is the 3 spiritual stones in this case to open the bridge to his castle. And then the spirit and shadow medallions are needed to get the boss key to go fight Ganon. Of course, you need bow, magic, light arrows to kill him. So, what dungeons contain which medallions or stones is randomized every time. So, neither runner has peeked at that yet to see which dungeons we actually need tonight.
Right, 2 separate grottos. Ooh, the one near the
Oh.
market is big. 30's dead and 50's dead.
Alright, so not a skull seed. Iron boots, though.
Iron boots, okay.
Okay, so maybe you don't need gold scale, right? If you find a hook shot, you can check lab dive that way. Save time on not having to turn in the mask quest.
And another copy of the Zora's Domain, foolish. No,
Yeah.
it's a strength on frogs too. There's a scale on Skull Mask.
Yep. Definitely interesting that both runners here are very thorough child ones. Both getting a hammer and a bow in Worm's side. Not rushing adult. Yeah, questions, perfectly fine in chat. We're happy to answer.
Yeah, we don't have magic, so we can't do the chest game unless we wanted to
Just 1 in 32.
try 1 in 32. Oh, Worm didn't check the Scrub Grotto, apparently.
Oh, I thought he did.
Yeah. Okay. I was busy noting things.
Yeah, a lot going on. Setting up his Scarecrow song.
Worm's bow was right there.
I definitely warned him. Don't forget to set your Scarecrow, like me. That cost me last time, so...
See if Arutha decides to go adult here.
Yeah, getting the Kakariko off.
It was a recovery heart beneath the lake.
It looks like we're gonna see our first adult here. Get a look at our required dungeons. Forest, not one of the required ones, but is Way of the Hero. Barren water needed.
And fire's our last stone, so that yep, that hammer is 100% Way of the Hero. But the boomerangs were interesting. Jabu's the forest medallion, and we don't know what's on Burning Cack.
Yeah, that's a couple songs off of that could be very important. Don't have Lullaby yet. Don't have Requiem. Worm here, making a play to check the Boulder of Destiny before going adult. Gonna get his iron boots.
Which we are at least logically required. Since water is the shadow medallion. 47, very nice. And light arrows.
Alright, easy light arrows.
Alright, let's see if we can find something more than a bottle in Cack.
Yo, at T-Ris, don't skip your Dompe race.
That's okay, you get bailed out by the hand.
In this case, you would get bailed out. I'm grabbing a quick shield.
What a nice discount for it.
Why haven't they gone to Ice Cavern yet? Well, neither one has picked up the bottle in the windmill yet. But here we go, grabbing the bottle. Clearly, need to take this and rush straight to Ice Cavern. Ooh, Song of Time, though.
That could be for strength, but Spirit is the light medallion.
Yeah, we don't know that we need Strength 2 at all in this seed with Spirit there, and... I mean, we do have to beat Water Temple, so maybe that's a boss key in the river or something.
Okay, well, here's a big chest. Okay, that's more likely to be Way of the Hero.
It seems like our logical bomb bag, so... Definitely looking pretty straightforward here. Wata's gonna finish up Kakariko and probably just go clear Dodongos.
Any other water foolish.
And yeah, we do, like Kirby's saying, we do still have this lens way of way of the hero for who knows what. Worm did not choose to go river as a kid, so he has not seen that it's a river way of the hero, and he doesn't have the item.
We have no idea what's on Burning Cack. Let's see, with this layout, it can't be ZL, at least. Because Shadow's the water medallion.
Oh yeah, you're saying Burning Cack. I was thinking, yeah. Kirk's right, it could be Lullaby and Colossus, though.
Yeah, ZL can be on the most. It could be on OT as well.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, okay, it's Requiem. All right, hopefully we don't need that.
Well, that's kind of leading again to like the lens, maybe to cross the desert and either, you know, a song out there or, you know, potentially even something in Spirit Temple. In a little trouble here with the peak. I think you want to be a little more to the left when you look at that one.
Or it's just the Goron tunic. Although for that to be weird, the hero would have to lock both wallets. Oh yeah. ZL. Well, ZL and Unprelude wouldn't make Scale Way of the hero because both are available.
Yeah, so with both available, it's either Lab Dive or it's Goron Tunic that's actually the way of the hero.
I think we are just looking for 2 hook shots and magic. I think.
And Lullaby probably for Water Temple.
Yeah, probably ZL.
Yeah, we could be very close. We know Forest has something. So once we find one hook shot, we might just find the second in there. Yeah, long shot could be all the way on Phantom Ganon. That would be very unfortunate for these runners. Oh, Worm falling off. A little trouble here with the windmill. This jump is always kind of a pain in the butt. Link loves to, like, fall off or not actually jump when you want him to here.
No, you can't really just jump straight to it. It's pretty precise.
Yeah, you kind of have to stand on that one little arm there on the side, jump to the middle, and then jump to the item. It's a bit awkward. Looks like we got nothing into Dongos here.
Nope. Oh, we got one last item.
So I think gotta be wondering like where your hook shot is, and if what if lab dive is your hook shot,
That
right?
could very well be the case.
Because you're thinking,
Gold
well,
scale would be hard required in that case if long shot's hook shot locked.
yeah, that's where my mind would be right now, right? Like, because you're like, okay, I have the iron boots. If I get the hook shot, we can check this. But what if I need the scales to get this hook shot there? Or
Oh,
the game
okay,
just
it's
has it.
just right there.
All right, game. You're no fun. All right. So hook shot means we can now reach Fire Temple.
Yeah,
We have a Goron tunic, so
that looks very likely to be way of the hero. Or is a good chance to be way of the hero.
and so for lab dive, you can cheat it with the iron boots and the hook shot. You just sink to the bottom with the boots. You can hook shot to the crate down
Big
there, and
chest.
if you take off the boots at the right time, it'll count as if you dove all the way down.
Alright, well that officially kills off 40 skulls there with that slingshot.
Yep.
And there's the other 40 in right after getting that slingshot.
Yeah, so we've got Forest Temple Way of the Hero we can get to once we beat Fire. See if that's our long shot or magic, and then we're potentially just looking for one item here.
Magic and long shot. We've got 2 unresolved way of the heroes. Yeah, magic's probably in Forest Temple at this point. Oh, we do have a big chest here. The last slingshot.
Yeah, I think if you're in what does position here, and soon to be Worm's position, once he gets this hook shot in DC, like just book it to Fire and then book it to Forest.
Hint on the Orange City base with a duplicate of the Bruto Valley hammer chest hint.
Does Worm go hard and skip upper to Tongos? Doesn't look like it. I think that would be a little too bold without a hook shot on his part.
Alright, heart container on the volcano. Although we could very well have boss just be hover boots, because Fire often likes to need hover boots.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly possible. We'll see here if the boss key is, early, and then you think is Forest bait way of the hero.
Forest, bottom of the CAC, Forest, Temple, Kokiri, Forest, bottom, Island River. Yeah, Forest Temple we don't know, and then we have an unresolved Lensloth and Zora's River.
Yep, just those two.
And we don't know if the Kokiri Forest Way of the Hero is Scale or Goron's Tunic yet. So the longer we go without a wallet, the more likely it is that Goron Tunic Way of the Hero. Oh, big chest. Nice
Your
Zora
other tunic. I mean, you don't hate to see it if you're on 4 hearts here. And this truly is a jet seed. Chess game not happened. No magic on either side. No one wanting to give the fans the 1 in 32. no chickens. I will be very surprised if we see a chickens check today.
Although a bomb bag way of the hero is kind of a little sketchy, but it's probably that at this point.
It could be, again, Song of Time could be for water.
Yep, could be. Yeah, River Chest could absolutely have the boss key. So we know Requiem is hard ZL locked because of Water Medallion's Shadow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Kokiri Way of the Hero was just the Goron Tunic. Like, you could just have wallets or something in Ganon's castle locked behind it. At what point do you determine if a seed is a jet? Right now, you say it's a jet.
Until it's not.
I warned both runners when they had me roll this seed. I said, my seeds, they're either jets or hot garbage. And it looks like the jet is what they got. Yeah, I rolled this. They had me do it.
Yeah, no, we don't have long shot to cross the wasteland. Or magic.
Looks like we have enough keys to go up further in fire, so looking less likely that it's going to be some hover boots bait way the hero here.
Mordo's letter could point us to the prelude check. Because Zeal could be there.
Did either runner check the adult spawn yet?
Don't believe so.
Could have something crazy like we had the other night and just spawn in the adult domain. We got Worm done with Dodongos, gonna get the hook shot. Likely make a beeline right to Fire Temple as well here.
I guess his worm caught up quickly to...
Yeah, look at him go. The classic worm break. Maybe he needed a bathroom stop or drink. I don't see anything in the race room. So yeah, there we go.
Well, there's also 15-minute delay, so what we're seeing... There, we won't.
But yeah, I'm just saying he didn't like call for an FPA or anything, so just a quick minute little break.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Alright, so next chest here is going to have some sort of a key.
Yep. And yeah, hammer breaks most boulders, not the silver ones. Those you need to pick up with silver gauntlets. Oh, and if we're talking rolling boulders, then also it does not break those.
Alright, so we found 5 fire temple keys so far, trying to think if we're gonna end up hover boots locked. Could end up Pierre locked too.
Yeah, it's quite possible we're gonna need Pierre here. Duh. No serenade, no Ferrors. Be a little bit awkward there.
Yeah, if this shortcut chest is not a key, we're Pierre locked.
I think it must be, because he would have looked at it coming up.
Yeah, alright, we are Pierre locked. Well, that's a big chest. But we are Pierre locked.
Oh, our magic's
there's
here.
the magic. Wow. Yeah, I think we're going straight for Forest Temple now.
Yeah, absolutely, because you're thinking long shot in Forest, you're not even going to need Pierre, right? You just do the pixel shot.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably why. Yeah, it's one's probably way of the hero for crossing the wasteland at this point.
It's looking likely Lullaby.
Yeah, this crossing the wasteland will be fully in logic once we get long shot.
Yeah, this is looking like a super jet, but it could be not. I mean, like, this could be a different item and long shot somewhere else. If we find, like, Din's Fire in here, right?
Right, yeah, and it's in shadow, and we actually need to get the hover boots.
Yeah, so, like, we're not guaranteed to be full jet here, but What the is certainly thinking, give me the long shot, get me out.
Or Mirror Shield would be really scary, too.
You would hate to see Mirror Shield.
And you are not leaving until Longshot shows up or you've full cleared the dungeon.
Yeah, see where this goes. If it's long shot in here, it's not looking good for Wyrm. But I mean, there's still a world too where, you know, what the pushes for Lullaby in the desert, and you know, you're able to beat water out of logic without it. Uh-oh.
Oh, could this be it?
Is this it?
Yep.
All right.
52 minutes and 34-second go mode.
We're in go mode, everyone. The only question left is, it's probably...
Assuming Zeal's out in the Colossus.
I almost assuredly... I guess not 100%. Right? But... more than likely, Lullaby's there. You could still try and make a crazy gamble to jump in water without it and hope that, like, the cracked wall has your boss key or something. But, yeah, we're gonna get Pixel Shot to go to Pierre, get a key, beat Fire.
Oh yeah, we could actually... This could actually be a ZLS seed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think...
If Mosky's... But, you know, we do have an unresolved Blunt's Way of the hero, though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of a way for Wyrm to maybe jump back ahead, right? If he Just because he doesn't even know that way of the hero. So he might just, you know, dip straight into water. And if it's like cracked wall has your boss key, logically lullaby would be required, but you know, we wouldn't actually need it. But of course, Wata could just run into water first and see that too. Or again, it could have been Song of Time in Kakariko for river, boss key, and water. We don't know yet. Yeah, or that too, Kirk. Like maybe it's you get 2 small keys, and you go to river, and there's your boss key, and like I think all eyes are going to be here on what Wata does if he pursues that lullaby, that likely lullaby in desert or not.
Because we could run into that situation where the boss using like the cracked wall chest, and you can just use a bomb shoe to get around ZL. Alright, so here's Pixel Shot. You can do a very, very, very precise...
Not quite.
Yeah, that torch slug can get in the way.
And yeah, Namaha's right too. Like this could be boss key on Pierre, in which case there's like a bait way the hero for hovers in the desert, maybe.
Very nice first try.
Yeah, that they don't call it Pixel Shot for nothing. It is very small part that you can long shot there. So
Song better to check than Colossus. OT's probably a good one to check too. After Fire Temple. No, we don't have Serenade. We don't know where that is.
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it could be on OT behind Fire Temple.
And alright, small key up here, so not hover's locked.
No, we still need the 7th key to show up on Compass Chest for us to not be hover's locked.
True.
Because we're at 6 right now, and you need 7 before highest Goron and Hammer Chest.
If those 2 are still, yeah, yep. But we don't know where adult spawn is. Neither has checked it. So I think that might be step 1, honestly. Just check where your adult spawn is.
It could be the Serenade Warps pad.
What if it's out in the lake or like valley above? Just you know, if it's not, then you got Nocturne and Minuet still.
Alright, so if this is not... let's see what this is. It'll be important for the logic. It's the boss key, so we are hovers locked.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Well, it might not be over, and we could run into some crazy logic shenanigans.
Yeah, there's still no guarantee that, you know, Lullaby might not be on Colossus, or, you know, might not be hard required. And yes, Gav, Lens, in theory, is going to lead us to Lullaby, but again, like, Wyrm doesn't have that info at all. So
yeah, because like, it could be hover boots in the chest minigame to complete fire to get ZL off of OOT.
Right, or like I'm saying, like if what the pushes desert for lullaby, right? And Worm doesn't know this, and he just goes water, and he out of logics water without lullaby. There's a world here,
Yeah.
because like Worm doesn't have this info at all, so he's going to like be upset that he's Pierre locked here, and then go forest, get his long shot. We'll have to see what happens from there.
Yeah, Worm's gotta be careful not to fall.
Easy dragon kill there. We are one dungeon away.
Yeah, but that had to be a key. No, I guess it didn't have to if hover boots showed up, so I guess we were hovers locked. Oh, we could have dropped down to velocity, but it's just it can be. He just chose to save warp. All right, let's see what the adult save warp is.
Worm got his magic, going to forest.
Pick up a bonus song here as well. Oh, wait, yeah, that did have to be a key, so I was right the first time. Oh, outside
just Kakariko.
All right, so 2 cack spawns.
Not what the runners were hoping to see with that spawn, but here we are. Let's see, does what the go chasing the lens possibly for lullaby in the desert, or straight to water?
I think he'll go straight to water here, just to see. There is a chance it could be cracked. Well,
I think I would chance it. It's awkward either way, but
yeah, the Cackwath's probably bomb bag at this point.
yeah, we haven't seen any other bomb bags. Could be Song of Time still. There's a world where hovers are like 10 skulls, but I don't see the runner carrying, and kind of surprised Worm's even picking up skulls still here in forest, knowing he may just be long shot away. Yeah, with what the going water temple first, I think this removes most of the outs Worm has. It's down to like we need lullaby, and lullaby's not in the desert.
Those stingers can get really annoying.
Long shot for Worm. And alright, just a key on the first check here.
Oh, well, Worm was thinking. Oh, Worm pulled out the Ocarina, but
Yeah, not sure what Worm's doing. You have your long shot. You're
you could very well be in go mode.
you're likely in.
Alright, cracked wall is not a key.
All right, so we need this up here to either be another small key or the boss key.
That's not the boss key.
But it is another small key. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Is this a big chest?
Maybe? Maybe we missaw it? Oh, it's another small key.
Okay.
Okay, but why didn't we just grab the top key?
I guess he's gonna check boss key chest now.
Yeah, but why did we blow up the wall and we had a key there?
Yeah, I don't.
All right, well, whatever. Just wanted to show off, you know. Yeah, now we get to check boss key chest here, and then the Dark Link path. So 4 checks. If any of them have boss key, we are done. No, but he did peek the wall, Gav. At least it looked like he peeked it. But we have nothing.
Okay.
3 checks left. Worm on the other side, right back into fire. I did show him how to do pixel shot the other night, so he should be able to get that without issue. And it's a matter of, can we get boss key here? Does Dark Link have it? Is our CAC Way the Hero Song of Time because the river has it? Yeah, of course he's going Dark Link. We don't have Lullaby. We're trying to avoid Lullaby.
We know ZL is at least logically required at this point.
Yep. That's, again, probably just what our lens way of the hero was.
The torch slug fell. Nice. Dark Link dying in 2 jump slashes because we only have 4 hearts. I don't think you can. Can you peek Central Bow target without?
You can. You could. The Iron Boots, you can get in there and peek it.
Okay.
Yeah, Gav, we have Song of Time, which might have been our Way of the Hero from Kakariko. So this very well could just be Bosky on the river. And yeah, Kirk, you can see the check with the water up. But I don't think it's worth peeking when you can just check these 3 first. And not here. All right, Dragon, or we're gonna need Lullaby.
was a big chest, but it was not a boss key chest.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well go.
It's foolish.
Actually, yeah, it's foolish. Yeah,
it's
no
gonna
point.
have to be like Neighbor's Love,
All right, we're going to the desert.
or maybe Double Defense.
Big
Big Sword too.
sword.
Yeah.
But what if it's the love? We need to feel the love tonight. Sad times. But see, Epona's fine. We're back out. Gonna ride away with her. And yeah. Now, what does obviously hoping that it is just Lullaby on Colossus. This is why she should have drowned. Oh, she's trying her best. Her best, maybe it's not, that good, but she's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk, this could have been an absolute insane time. I know Star rolled some asyncs for everyone as practice. And I'm not going to spoil it exactly, but one of them also had some pretty insane times. Oh, Drew's spoiling a little. Yeah, the 112. I think I had like a 122 in it. It was just like, here's all your items right away. Have fun. But we're not gonna quite top that. So, alright, Worm getting the boss key here for fire. And you have to think if like maybe what does a little nervous here. He's like, well, maybe Worm just straight went desert, which is
Well, at least means the L from Gobo needs Frogs 2's not gonna be needed.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, he's like, oh no, what if Worm made the play to just go straight for ZL instead of checking water first, which could save some time. And you're sweating it here, right?
Yeah.
Now, the hilarious thing here, right, is if it's just hovers in like the fairy here, and your lullaby was just on all dungeons.
That would be.
You were just supposed to go child.
Well, you need hover boots to get.
No, that's true.
The song.
Well, no, but.
Let's see what that was on the arch. Might have been double magic.
There's
There's
the
the L.
Alright, we're done. Nothing crazy. I mean, this was well run by both players here. I think the only thing that really did worm in was like the little extra bit and child of like South Field and Lake Hylia, which, you know, you can't just assume it's going to be this fast of a seed. So, was this hinted as Serenade in the grave here, I guess?
No, this was hinted. This was hinted Prelude.
Oh, okay, Preludes. Well,
I guess,
I mean,
the faster way to use the adult spawn is not very favorable.
So now we gotta make the long march all the way back to Water Temple. A little unfortunate. Worm, on the other hand, curious what he's gonna do here, if he just runs straight to Water Temple as well. Again, not even knowing the lens way of the hero. Alright, where do we think this boss key is gonna be? On the central bow target, central pillar, or the bottom of the 3 stack?
I'll say central pillar.
Gonna say the worst one, alright.
See, I'll probably do the torches first.
Well, Worm is heading to the desert first. A little surprised, but maybe he's just, you know, gonna make the play, hope that Lullaby's out here. I believe we saw Requiem is on Burning Kakariko. Alright, check number 1. It's not it. Yeah, we're making the right call here. Which is a bit of a time save, but Still not going to be quite enough here. Just very good execution from what I mean, as you would expect from him, right?
Yep.
And yeah, the lens was Way of the Hero to cross the desert to get our lullaby here. So sadly not the treasure chest game.
Yeah, and that also rules out scale Way of the Hero. There's the boss key.
There it is. All right, well, maybe he should have peeked this first, because he would have known.
Oh, this is still hard CL locked.
Yeah, but he could have skipped, like, the Dark Link loop.
Yeah. And we're using spin attacks to light up the area a little bit so you can see where the flagpoles are.
Yeah,
It can be tricky to traverse the front of the wasteland at night.
Yeah, it's the worst time of day. It's a little hard to see where you're going. Right, nice quick grab-a-morpha. Easy fight here. And if you blinked, you missed it. We have all our dungeon rewards that we need.
And didn't have to get any more than we needed, which is always very nice.
Yeah, I mean, we completely skipped Shadow, Spirit, Jabu. Barely had to, dip into Forest.
And didn't have to touch GTG or Ice Cavern either. This could be sub 130, just depends on how the Ganondorf fight goes.
And this was the anti-fun seed, no rush ice. Required dump erase.
The anti-T-Rus seed.
There's our boss key, 4 Ganons. Head on up. And yeah, the winner of this likely, almost assuredly going to be gonna make it to the quarterfinals. I don't know if we want to spoil his opponent or not here. There's a lot of other good top 16 races today.
I'll post a link to the bracket in the chat.
Yeah, how about that? We'll post the link. If you want spoiled, there's the bracket. You can see who the opponent is. All I'll say is it's going to be... they spoiled it. Maybe not to. But, going to be an exciting match in that one. I mean, you know, Sponge's race was earlier today, so maybe some haven't watched it yet. Like I said, there's a few.
We're opening the validation chest.
Well, you got to. How could you not?
And maybe he's looking for a heart in there, because you can survive one hit to Ganondorf, but Ganon will kill you in one hit. And you die in one hit to these Iron Knuckles as well. Yeah, definitely start to go one at a time with them.
Yeah, there's a strat to do this, hitting them both together with Master Sword, but it's very risky, I would say, with one hit killing you here. Who is Sponge? Never heard of him. Here we are at Ganondorf. Wyrm going through water, you know, he's only, what, like, maybe 6 or 7 minutes behind. He's not too far behind, considering, you know, everything.
And we're gonna see spin strats here.
Oh, got the spin.
And nice one cycle with the Master Sword.
Yeah, and shout outs to Mel doing the tracking for us. My lovely co-commentator VXR.
Yeah, and you too.
Everyone working behind the scenes, helping with the restream, our runners, Wyrm, give them both a follow.
Well, sub 130 if he doesn't die here, because this is one hit kill.
No one has ever died to Ganon. No one checked my VOD from last night. No one has died to Ganon ever. Doesn't happen.
Alright, phase 1 done. Wyrm? Oh, I guess just resetting the setup.
Yeah, if you don't get it right immediately, just reset it.
Nice.
Nice jump.
That would be tricky without hover boots.
Whoa!
Oh,
that was close. I mean, of course, if you do die, you spawn back at this fight, so it's only a minute or two loss.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about having to do the escape sequence that old versions of the randomizer made you do. Even if you skipped it.
But there it is, the final blow coming up. Get your GGs in chat. This was an absolute jet seed, sub 130. You're welcome, runners. I don't know if I should say sorry or you're welcome for this seed.
I'm sure Wetha's fine with it. 129.08 was the final time.
Yeah, but definitely very good race, you know. Just came down to, I think, Worm doing a couple extra things in the child one that, you know, you didn't know it was going to be a jet. But yeah, no shame in losing to, you know, the season 4 champion, right? So
Oh,
so we'll wait and see if either would like to join us for interview. Yeah, exactly. Like there's nothing Worm did wrong here. It's just like, oops, it was a jet. He didn't need to check the usual things you check in almost every seed. You should have just, you know, skipped a few more things, which, you know, it's how it be.
might need to turn Worm's audio down a little bit here. Ooh, got away. Probably want to. Oh, that arm might grab him. Oh, that was close.
Should be alright. And it looks like we do have Vota here. I'll go on and, yeah. Congratulations.
GG.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That was a jet and a half.
Yeah, that was quick. We get to go to bed. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I warned you. I said, my seeds, jets, or garbage, and you got the jet.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Holy shit.
I'm sure when you saw the frogs 2 strength, you're thinking, oh boy, they were in for the
You're
long
like,
haul.
oh, did he give us the garbage?
Yeah. But the like spirit light medallions, like okay. But lens wave the hero, okay. Yeah, it was a weird one. Haven't had a real jet like this in a long time.
Yeah, we were joking. The only like faster seed we've seen was like the one of the asyncs for this tournament was also like a 120 seed.
Oh, I
But
didn't see that one.
yeah, one of them I won't spoil which, but one of them was just like, here's everything, you're done.
No, because like we've seen. It seems like we've seen some of these lately where you have like one item left and you have one way of the hero left, and it's always like some other random item. That's
Yeah.
not what you actually want. Like, I was scared of finding hovers to
Yeah,
like
we
cross the spirit, and then it was like, or so that was scary. But then it was just
Yep.
long shot. I'm like, oh, and now I don't even need Pierre, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Although
we-
there was still the possibility ZL could have been on Prelude, and then we would have needed Rudo's letter.
I guess at that point that still would have been possible, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
If Desert has like something else,
Yeah,
I
but
think
like,
hovers were logical for fire. So
but Lens, if Lens Way the Hero, then why would it have been Way of Hero then? If it's not ZL and Colossus, would have been like another required song somehow.
well, maybe like the fairy, I guess.
I mean,
Oh,
Hover
yeah.
needs to
As hovers, maybe something like
contribute
that.
fire.
It wasn't
Yeah.
likely, but we were trying to find a world where this wasn't just we're done.
I guess technically it could have been like, no, it could have been for Frogs too, and like the song. It could have been like
No,
Sarah's
here's-
song there for Hovers on Darunia or something. But yeah. And I was definitely scared after doing that water temple without ZL, because like in a jet like this, it just seems like sometimes anything you do that's not required could cost you everything.
Yep.
But it was like such a specific scenario, like that you don't have Serenade, you don't have ZL, this is your go mode, you know ZL's probably in Colossus. It's like, I should probably go to water first and try it. So that felt kind of bad. But
Yeah, we were talking about that one. I think we were saying basically, yeah, I think the play was go water first, see if you're not hard locked on Lullaby. And, you are, so you're sweating. Like, what if my opponent?
yeah,
Ran
because it
straight
did
to the
lose
desert.
quite a bit of time. So
Yeah. It turns out, I think, like, one of the biggest differences was, like, Wyrm did South Hyrule Field, Child Lake in the early Child
Oh,
One
okay.
there. Just a few extra minutes of checks before you realize it's a jet seed, right?
Yeah, because it just kept going. It's like, okay, at this point I'm gonna go adult, because we had the weird like scale in Kakiri Forest, but then scale on Skullmask, so you knew it wasn't the scale for Zora's River.
Yeah, it
And
was
then we
like,
got
is
the
it
domain
diving?
Foolish. It's like, it could be diving or it could be
Or tunic?
ATZ Grotto. But then we get Iron Boots. It's like, wait, is it the lab? If I find a hookshot, am I rushing lab? And then it's like, okay, but there's also the Goron Tunic, which I guess both wallets are like locked by something in Trials or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
maybe.
So yeah, that was also weird. So with the lens and that scale / tunic with the hero, it's like, I don't know what's happening here. I guess there's also attack could have been Way of the Hero for some time. Like the BK was there, like because we don't know if there was
Yeah.
another bomb bag somewhere.
Yeah, I was half expecting it to be River, but turns out it wasn't. Was there any consideration maybe to peek the bow chest before you could lower the water?
Which one?
Where the boss key ended up being in water, the bow target.
Can you peek that one without Zio?
Yeah, you could go from
Oh.
the top with Iron Boots, right, and then. you
Yeah,
could peek it.
I guess the thing there. Yeah, because what is it? It's 3 hard ZL lock checks.
Yeah, that one,
Yeah.
the bottom of the 3 stack, and then the
Mhm.
central pillar itself, right? So
Yeah, I thought I'd just play the odds and go for the everything I could do, and then no. But yeah, I guess that's a good point. Could have been something to try.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if it's even worth, right? Or just just pushing the 3
Yeah,
checks that you did. Like, it's kind of an either or.
it's actually the first time, like I think ever, that I do like that much of water, hoping to not need ZL. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Like where it's logically ZL required, but you don't know if it's actually required. Like I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've done that.
Yeah, and it certainly doesn't come up often, or the times where you don't need Lullaby for water, it's logical that it's, key on one of the 2 checks that you can do.
Yeah. But then also the whole Pierre thing felt, at that point, I really wasn't expecting magic in that big chested fire. Like
I
I
don't
was
think anyone
almost
was.
thinking, yeah, that was crazy. I was thinking maybe, who knows, it's like magic in forest and long shot in lens game or something. And then like magic right there. But it's like at the same time you realize you need Pierre, so it's like bittersweet. It's like, oh, I'm really happy. But then wait a minute, I have to go back child, hike to lake, go back adult, hike to adult lake, come
Yeah.
back here. But then I'm probably gonna have to hike to lake again to beat water. And I need to go back child to get ZL. Like that, I was like, there's no way that I have to do this. This is crazy. And then
Yeah,
long shot kind of solved half the problems.
Yep.
that would have been like the one world where Worm would have gained a massive time back by having set the child Pierce, but then you're one item from go, and it's like, is long shot just in forest? Oh, it is. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was just, oh, I guess I'm done. And then you look at the tracker, you look at the clock, you're like, wait, I'm done? Right now? Just started playing.
Worm here making a second climb up against Dark because he forgot the boss key.
Oh. Yeah, I'm happy I
Yeah.
got Prelude for that, because I would have forgotten.
Yeah, that's another awkward thing too. I can see him forgetting because, in the newer settings with like the boss key just kind of getting mailed to you.
Yeah.
If you play the different settings a bunch, you're like, oh wait, what? Oops.
Yeah, with all these events and tournaments, like it's hard to remember like the details. Just the small things like that sometimes. I've definitely forgotten that BK a lot.
Yeah, that's not like the co-op tournament where you just get the boss key immediately on completing your sixth medallion.
Yeah, I love that. It just shut your brain off. It's great.
Yep. So chat already spoiled who your next round opponent is. I'm not sure if you saw already, but
Yeah, can we talk about the name?
well, they
or-
already spoiled it, so we already know it's Sponge.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
okay.
You looking forward to another rematch there?
I guess I don't know how we're gonna when we're gonna schedule our batch. We have a short window. We'll see how that goes. We'll have to figure something out. But yeah, it should be hype. It should be fun. It's weird because this whole SGL thing has been such a roller coaster. Like
You
I
almost
had
didn't
bad
qualify, right?
quals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in my last qual, like I was qualifying, but then I did 2 more. Then I forgot to check, so I had to forfeit, so I lost points. And then my last race, I got the scarecrow bug, where the scarecrow
no.
song didn't work, so that screwed me. And then I'm 34th. So and I like made my peace with it, like in those 24 hours before the last call. I was like, yeah, well, there's a bunch of other events, it's fine. Like I was looking forward to this, but it's okay. But then all of a sudden I'm back. It's like, oh shit, okay, I guess I'm doing this now.
Yeah, surprise, you're up against the #1 seed right to start, and
Yeah, and now it's like, oh, okay, I gotta play Sponge, so I guess we're doing this now.
but yeah, certainly those qualifiers, I know from experience too, some of them were a bit rough and had to dig out of a hole there, but
Yeah, I hate Forest Temple in these settings. It's so annoying. Makes me wake up at night.
I think that's what killed me in the first qualifier was like,
Yes, eh?
yeah, exactly. And then it's like you're digging yourself out of a hole, but here we are in the top 8, in the money.
Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I guess we might be playing tomorrow or something. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but maybe that's the only thing that's going to work.
Uh-oh. I don't know if Sponge is still in chat or not, but it's going to be a hype matchup then.
Like these quick seeds though, then we can just like go to bed.
I mean, I could roll again for you, but no promises. You could get the garbage version.
The actual fog version.
Yeah, especially since I get scheduled this for 8 p.m., but really it feels like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
right, we have a question from the chat for you. If you found, say, hovers first in forest, what do you do?
Yeah, I was thinking about that because at that point you still don't know if your hover boot's locked in fire. But then I was probably gonna rush scarecrows, so I probably would have done like South Hyrule and Lake, and then go adult, get scarecrows, do adult Lake, then do fire, see if that's hover boots locked. But if it wasn't, then probably cross the wasteland and stuff, and then see what song's there. But then maybe it would have been just ZL, and then at that point, well, either it's something ZL locked or there's something in spirit. And then if there's something in spirit, then you start thinking about frogs again. So yeah, I was definitely hoping it wasn't going to be hovers. But that would have been quite the rabbit hole if you start getting hovers there.
Yeah, for sure. Could have been very scary to see and trying to decide. And GG's Worm.
GG. Great playing with you. What the hell happened?
Yeah, where it was good stuff.
It was an honor to get smacked down.
Worm, I'm sorry I gave you guys the jet.
Yeah, that was that might have been one of the fastest ones for sure for a long time. I kept thinking I was gonna make some crazy gamble, but then like it was just so many items all the time.
Yeah.
I actually thought maybe I could have made. I went into the well immediately, which might have been a like bad play, but
I mean, it worked out, right?
At the very, very beginning?
He did, yes.
yeah,
Ooh.
I immediately played the song and went in.
Oh, okay.
And like it
Yeah.
turns out, like you both were able to just get the 2 items you needed from it. And with chest size matches contents, I don't think it immediately jumping in is terrible because you can peek most of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I literally like up arrowed a bunch of the things, and I was like, okay, I don't need bombs. And then I checked some of the other stuff, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't look like I actually need ZL either, unless it's in whatever. And then I got the hell out.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to do ranch just in case, like it was ZL. Like once I got the hint, I don't remember where the hint was. Was it Lost Woods? I think so.
Something like that.
So then I knew, like, yeah, I'm gonna go there before I go adult, but I wanted to at least check ranch if it was ZL there. But then it wasn't.
Yeah,
It was
that
like,
makes
okay.
sense. I was just like, I had it. We spawned there. I was just like, whatever. I'll just peek a bunch of these checks. Who knows?
But it is true that in CSMC, I mean, maybe even if ZL is somewhere, maybe like just doing it without ZL is good anyway. Because if you find your item, then you know there's a low chance Dead Hand's gonna have something. Like,
Right.
because you can peek the 2 others, then you
Right.
maybe even see that there's a key on Dead Hand, which there was today, right? So
Yeah, I believe it was
there's only one item
key.
left in the well. Like you're
Yeah.
feeling good after finding Hammer and Boomerang. You're like, nah, this is fine, and you save
Yeah.
Dead Hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I basically peeked every single check. It's a little sad to me because this seed is so weird that like you practicing like we talk about tricks that you have to do that like don't come up very often. I actually spent all of this week practicing pixel shot and the roll without hover boots in
Oh,
Water Temple.
And you needed
Those
both.
2 tricks I never do. I've never done them before. And Engel and Kirk helped me practice them, and it came up in the sea. It didn't end up. I mean, I felt like I played really well.
You
it just
did, you
happened to
did.
be- yeah, I could feel that early child was gonna sink me, and it did.
That's what we were saying. Like, you did Southfield into Lake, right? And Wata didn't.
Yeah, because
but
part
like
of it is because I'm so used to doing that because I didn't know how to do pixel shot.
I mean, like,
and so
it's
setting
a fine
Pierre for me
play.
is doubly important.
It's a fine play, right? Like, you don't know the seed's a jet, so
Right,
if
and I
it's
know
not a
fire is required. And yeah, I guess Pierre was, but we got getting that long shot in Forest Temple. Oh my god! Did you go to Forest Temple before fire, or did you dip in fire
no,
first?
I did fire first.
Yeah, okay, that makes
Then
sense.
got magic. Then I played Minuet, and then I was like, oh, Okay.
You both did the same thing there, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like that trip down to because I went down there also because we didn't have Prelude, so I was like setting the song and taking the owl like
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing that because like once we got the scale potential way of the hero, I was like, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna do river, and then domain foolish. I'm like, okay. Then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll go check the what's in Rudo's letter in Lake. But then we got the skull mask scale hint. I'm like, wait a minute. Then it's
Yeah.
not scale for river. Maybe it's lab. Maybe it's ATZ.
Yeah, I assume it has something to do with ZL.
So,
Yeah, but I guess it's just Tunic now. So
well, okay. So there's one piece of the puzzle Worm did not find. He never
Okay.
went to the river.
No, I didn't. What's in the river?
Well,
in
the
river
river
was
tell-
way of the hero, but
Yes,
in
the
river,
the river tells you in river it's way of the hero for the lens of truth.
Oh, that's to cross Wasteland. Okay.
Yes, to
that
get your
makes sense.
ZL.
Sure. I crossed Wasteland because I had those like two Way of the Heroes and I didn't have ZL, and I was like, okay, these are probably pointing towards ZL. And I know Burning Cack is not ZL.
yeah,
So I should just cross the Wasteland. And like the only bad part about that would be if the key logic said it was in Darklink, and I was just like, Darklink sucks. I'm just gonna get ZL and go Water Temple.
Oh, so you didn't dip water first?
I did not dip water first.
Oh,
I
okay.
just ran across.
Yeah, I thought I should do water first. I was like,
Yeah.
eh,
I mean,
it's a decent amount of checks.
it's. I think it's fine either way. I felt like I needed to make a gamble, and that felt like, just given the way the heroes that we had, I was like, okay, the likelihood is that it's ZL way the hero, and there's only two checks really that are quote unquote key locked.
Yeah.
And they're really bad. So it's like, let me just go get ZL.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so definitely good luck on your next round.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for scheduling this so late.
Oh no, this is fine. We finished early. It's all good.
Yeah, that's true. I was telling my folks, I'm like, yeah, these are usually like 3 hours long, and I stood up, and they were like, "So are you done or something?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I lost by like 15 minutes."
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Again, GG's to both of you. You both ran this race very well. Just super jet. Good luck in the top 8 and
Thanks.
whatnot. And any last comments from either of you?
Yeah, thanks for commentary. Thanks for tracking and everything. And yeah, I guess next match we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for hosting this. Thank you, Star, for setting this all up. It's been a really, really fun tournament. I feel like, my second speed game, my first speed gaming, I went 0-3, but I felt like I did better this time. And Zooters, it's fun. It's great. Anyone watching this who seems like this looks fun, there's lots of great content around to learn it. So please do and join us.
All right, then. With that, I think thanks everyone for hanging out watching this one. Any parting words, VXR?
Not really. Just got a lot more SGL going on the other Speed Gaming channels. Make sure to give those a follow too, including Speed Gaming 7. We're actually using that this year. So yeah, SGL's just the main event just getting started. We got a whole other week of this. So yeah, until next time, have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.